Very well, thank you very much, Betty Kiptum. On the road in Kisumu County, we continue with our extensive coverage of the blue economy. Last week in Mombasa, here we are in Kisumu, focusing on all the aspects and facets of this very critical frontier of economic growth. My name is O'Brien Kimani. Joining us here is the man in charge of Kisumu County. This is Professor Anyang Nyong'o, the governor. He's expected to outline to us some of the measures that the county is putting in place in conjunction with the national government as well as development partners to ensure that the county harness the potential of the blue economy. Very well. Thank you so very much indeed, Governor, for joining us here. From the dredging of the port, to the construction of new ports, to the modernization of the existing port, a lot is going on, to try and harness, the potential of the blue economy. Probably, maybe briefly, you can outline to us some of these projects, where we are and where we expect to be and by when.
Well, the blue economy is not new to Kisumu, as you know. The Kisumu port was very active up to 1978. In 1978, the East African community collapsed, and so went the port, because most of the ships were taken by Tanzania, and
the port of Mwanza.
Yeah, and the maritime transport in the lake collapsed.
Yeah.
Also went the dry dock, which no longer had ships and boats coming there for maintenance. Also went the railway workshop, which was very important for the refurbishment of locomotives and so on. When the Kenya Railways was not working, the line from Nakuru was no longer operational. With the revival of the new economy, it means all these services must be restored, and they're being restored. I, in my manifesto, had said that one of the key things we must do while governor is to revive maritime transport on the lake. Of course, I knew that the county by itself could not do it, but we were going to look for partners. Fortunately, the national government has come in as a very, very important partner, taking over, or more or less playing a major role in our lakefront development initiative, taking over the dredging of the port, because the port has been becoming shallower and shallower over the years, with silting into the lake from nearby landmass, and also the letting of affluents of the lake by nearby factories and industries. That also led to environmental degradation in a major way, leading to the hyacinth. The national government has come in and said, we're going to work with you.
We're working together.
We're working together.
Tell me this. You've talked about the dredging of the port. A dredger was delivered sometimes in March. It hasn't started operation. If you are likely to proceed with this kind of a pace, then are we not likely to be caught up by time?
I'm not disappointed, because the dredger came on condition, first and foremost, that we get rid of the hyacinth. So we contacted Mango Tree Company from Uganda, which has been making ships in Uganda, but also removing a hyacinth, and set up an operation just below the Hindu cemetery, where Mango Tree is going to be assembling the ships for harvesting the hyacinth. Okay, that job has been complete, by the way. It was done between
the assembling.
Yeah, it was done just securing that place and land filling, because it was a marshland. We have land filled. It is now stable, and Mango Tree is now ready to assemble the ships that are going to be to do the removal of the hyacinth. But the dredger had to come, because the dredging company could not tell how long it was going to take for this to happen. So they are there. Fortunately, money has now been secured for the dredger to start work. We are going to dredge a long canal from the port into the lake, 67 kilometers. This is necessary because the gulf is rather shallow. So the long canal, 67 kilometers into the lake, so the ships coming from the main lake into the gulf will follow this canal into the port. Both the port for commercial activities, but also the dry dock, where ships can be maintained and boats repaired and made. So that work is to begin soon, because the money is now available for the dredging work to start. In the meantime, the government has brought in the National Youth Service to help in clearing the lakefront for establishing what we call the Lakefront Development Initiative, where the lakefront is now going to be used for tourism and leisure.
activities.
So that leisure activities, so that Kisumu city can now face the lake and enjoy the benefits of the blue economy. Yeah.
Very well. Let's talk about pollution. Touch a little bit of it. From human to industrial pollution, which has somehow contributed to the menace of water hyacinth. Tell me this. I mean, you are sitting. You have a county whereby 47 or almost 48% of human waste. The human waste treatment capacity of this country is about 48%, and so you remain with about 52%, which is offloaded into the lake. So,
I would not say that human waste is offloaded in that capacity or in that magnitude into the lake. What I can say is the following: that the lake is vulnerable to all kinds of affluents being offloaded into it. Part of the affluence comes from the rivers that bring their waters into the lake. Because of bad cultivation practices upstream, a lot of soil and debris come into the lake, which cause problems. Now that soil and debris could contain human waste because we don't have very good sanitation practices upstream. So what we might do as a government is to ensure that with initiative or universal healthcare, we invest heavily in sanitation projects that can turn human waste in a circular economy into useful products. Mind you, in a place like China, human waste is used to making water for people to drink in a kind of circular economy. So our idea is, and we have already started.
And also fertilizer in Japan.
Yeah, fertilizer in Japan. We have started with our schools. You will find that in our schools we have a system where human waste is made to make biogas, and biogas is made to cook food for the children. And it's in 2 schools where we have established it, it's working very well. But we wanted to do that so that people can see that you can actually turn human waste into biogas for purposes of providing energy.
And as a county, what are you doing, to extend the waste treatment plant?
Waste treatment plant, yes. It is something that we are working on. First of all, we had this big waste place where a lot of waste was put, dump site called Kachok, for over 37 years. So it was a 10-acre mountain of rubbish and inert waste. Now we have removed that and used it for land filling elsewhere, but we have opened up a waste management site about 20 kilometers from the city, where we shall take all our solid waste and all our what we call vegetable waste. They are to be converted into other useful products, manure, fertilizers, even used for making things like briquettes,
for lighting,
for wood furniture and for building other things. So we have already advertised expression of interest for people who can do this in our new waste management site.
Let's also go back to the the development of the port, and there is an industrial park that is coming up here, a special economic zone. Have you secured the construction site, bearing in mind that land grabbing is likely to stall the whole project?
We have secured about 500 acres to begin with, and that the county has a title deed for that matter. And not too long ago, the Prime Minister and other cabinet secretaries came to the site and to confirm that this is where we are going to have an industrial zone. And secondly,
do you have the title for the land?
We do have the title for the land. The county government has already started building infrastructure to the place, roads, so that it's accessible. So that is there. And one good thing with this economic zone where there's going to be an industrial park is that it will provide a facility where investors can come and, given infrastructure and services, find it very easy to start their business. What usually holds investors back is when they come, they can't have access to land, there are no good services, there's no infrastructure. But now it behooves us as a county and the national government to work together to prepare this zone with proper infrastructure and services so that when people come to invest in whatever area of economic activity or investment they want to do, they find a ready-made facility where they can begin work. Yeah.
So, there are things. I mean, the standard gauge railway line. We're talking about, delays because of funding negotiations, which have been going on. Tell me things. How do you expect the delay in the continuation of SGR to Kisumu? How is this likely to impact all your plans?
Well, one thing is certain that we have asked the national government to complete the construction of the road from Londiani through Moroni to Kisumu as part of the northern corridor to supplement the road which is already reaching Kisumu from Kericho down here. We are also expect the government to have rehabilitated the road from Kisumu to Busia. So in the event that the standard gauge railway takes a little bit longer, we still have the road for purposes of rapid transit, but we also have the lake. You see, if goods come by road, they could still be loaded onto that ship to go to Uganda and Tanzania and take off the load off from our roads from Kisumu onward. So, but we expect the SGR sooner rather than later to reach Kisumu. I know that one of the things that we are aware of is that the Kenyan government at the moment has a heavy load of debt, and in order to carry on building SGR, the debt burden must be somehow carefully managed so that it is economically viable. And that we are not naive about that, but all we are saying is that the construction of the SGR to Kisumu and then to Busia on to Uganda is something that the East African countries cannot ignore, because it's viable for economic integration, but it's also very needed for the economic development of Western Kenya.
So the SGR is not something that can be wished away.
No, you can't wish it away. It's a necessity, but we must look at the economics of doing it. That may need a delay of 1 year or two, but it will still have to be done in the final analysis.
In the final analysis.
Yes.
And all these plans, are all geared, to reclaim the Kisumu as the maritime hub of the East African region. But we know for sure that the shine or the glory was taken away by the port of Mwanza in Tanzania. And we also know that they're also coming up, with ambitious projects, to ensure that Mwanza remains the regional maritime hub around Lake Victoria. So what are we going to do to ensure that we're not left, waiting?
Well, I mean, it's like talking about New Orleans in the U.S. New York is a big port. New Orleans is a big port. They're in the same kind of country, but different states.
Yes.
I would say that Mwanza and Kisumu are in the same kind of situation, where Kisumu is in Kenya, Mwanza is Tanzania, but we are in the East African community, all of us. And the growth of Mwanza, the expansion of Mwanza, and the growth of Kisumu, expansion of Kisumu, complement each other. There's no way that Mwanza is necessarily going to take away traffic from Kisumu, because traffic from Kisumu feeds Mwanza, you see, and then onward to DRC and so on. So I think Mwanza grew faster than Kisumu, just as a result of the breakdown of the East African community, as I said earlier. Tanzania took the bigger part of the maritime transport because they're a bigger part of the lake, so the ships went to Tanzania. Okay. In as much as Kenya also took a bigger part of East African Airways, most people came to Kenya. So I think it was kind of a fair deal, if you ask me. But I think from now on, since we have a whole plan for African development, African infrastructure, and the high-level representative for infrastructure in Africa is Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. So he has to see and coordinate activities in all these ports around Lake Victoria in the context of improving infrastructure in Africa for a greater economic development of the whole continent.
David, as we come to the end, I also want to hear from you. Kenya's share of Lake Victoria is the smallest, at about 6%. Then how are we going to ensure that we carry out all these activities, without disturbing marine life, and of course without endangering the future of the lake?
We have here in Kisumu the Lake Victoria Basin Commission. And mind you, Dr. Matano heads the Lake Victoria Basin Commission. And mind you, the headquarters of Lake Victoria Basin Commission is being built here in Kisumu right now.
Not Mwanza.
Not Mwanza. So Kisumu will continue to play a very big role in the management of Lake Victoria, because the Lake Victoria Basin Commission is charged with the responsibility of ensuring that the Lake Victoria is properly managed, environmental health of the lake is maintained. We also have another body, Lake Victoria Management Environmental Program, which is a World Bank body. Now, our own Lake Victoria Basin Commission is a community entity. So I do expect that though we occupy a very small part of the lake, but we are a very important head point. Mind you, in colonial times, Kisumu was the first place where a plane landed, by the way.
It used to be called Florence.
Yeah, and that critical role of Kisumu has not gone away. In fact, when Kisumu was being named a city, or a proposal for Kisumu to be named a city, it came from the president of Tanzania, His Excellency Benjamin Mkapa, when Kisumu was celebrating his centenary. And the Right Honorable Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga tells that story with relish. So I do believe that the whole of East Africa appreciates the position of Kisumu. We are glad that we are an important city in East Africa, and we are also very much in the center of East Africa, even the equator and all that. So we shall continue to play that role.
And we shall be here to monitor the progress and, of course, to tell the story of Kisumu and the renewal of the county. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, but
I appreciate it.
Good. Thank you very much.
Very good. Kisumu County Governor, Professor Anyang Nyong'o, joining us here on Business Defined. I told you we are on the road, extensively giving you a coverage of the blue economy and the potential it portends not only for the country but also for the economy of the region. We'll continue to scan the environment and of course give you the latest on what is happening exactly. My name is Brian Kim, and let me take you back to Broadcasting House, where Better Keep Tune will continue with the rest of the bulletin.